Hello, everybody. I had to stop the first time try because there was no voice, so you cannot hear me. Thanks God I caught it there, and appreciate you guys that you're here. What are we going to talk about today? Something very important. Today, the energy is going to be intense as you see it. By the way, today I waited at night and I wanted to see the full moon. And I saw the hollow. I made a video of that hollow, even though you cannot see the hollow very well. But if you go to that video that I posted as a short here on the channel, you will see it. The hollow. If you look at it in a dark room, like you kind of like go into a dark room or with a room at night, turn off the light and then turn it on. You're gonna be able to see it. It's a very beautiful hollow. Um, but talking about this today, even though that I talk about the full moon report, you're gonna be seeing it. The key today is about that Pandora's box, that shadow box within yourself. What you hiding from within yourself is your real self, and you looking for the key of happiness. Well, the key is you, but you have to put it into that chest to open. And a lot of the people do not open at that, which just mean the lack of the reality in there. When you are real, then the happiness comes in and becomes the real happiness. Since you're afraid to be real, you don't open up that chest. And this is going to be a help of Lilith that is going to be coming in and help out. And you're going to get divine message about that. It's going to be at 6 p.m. I'm going to be showing you what this is all about right now within the chart. But look at it. Everything in you, it's from within yourself. So seeing it, those energies today, you are going to be very powerful positions. I hope your understanding is in the right place. I hope you're not acting kind of those emotions of the full moon, but seeking it what it is. Because Lilith is going to be playing that transitions in there. You're going to be fighting the universe. You're going to be think like it's the fault of the universe, that the universe doesn't give you what you want, and so on and so on. But you're not real. You're not real to yourself. The universe says when you become a real, then I'm gonna be I hiding myself in there. You see, that is what it describes in the books. It's like you're looking for a God, it's hidden deep within you. And that's what this Pandora's box, this chest is representing, with very powerful moments for the humanity, because we are going to be able to recognizing this pattern that in order to be happy, we have to be real. We ask other people to be real with us. We ask situations. We misunderstanding things. Even though that through all these years, I misunderstood the things about ego. Go and research it, and you'll find out that the things that you knew, it is coming from the society. And I was so happy and fortunate, I have this grateful partner that puts me online, but also she gave me that power of check everything out. Maybe it's not what it seems. And it's been very beautiful with this positions and that. And I look at it a lot of things. So right now, as we checking out everything about it, we seeing it more clearly than the reality. And that is it, the beauty of awakening. The beauty of awakening that exists through two polarities. All right, since we are going to be talking about these polarities, we're going to be ending the day with Lilith. It's going to be right in the ascendant at 11 o'clock with the moon. It's going to be pointing out the directions towards the North Node and Neptune. Why will I start it at 11 o'clock? When if I'm going to be talking to you today from what is happening at 7 o'clock and at night, you need to find out why is this is going on in here. So today, this full moon transition is going to be coming from Pluto. Divine energies is going to be given it at the end of the day through the moon, and the moon is going to send it to the north node that it's collecting, and always going to come in here with Lilith. But we're going to be seeing it something else through the day. As Uranus is going to be given at 6 p.m., right in here, there's going to be these divine energies. As you see right here, we have the Sun and Mercury, which is they are opposing to the Moon. We are seeing that Lilith is going to be giving that powerful connections. And that's what the chest is, the relationships in the middle, in the balance. What is a balance within you about life? See, if you have a balance within your life, you have no war. And that's what the divine wants you. Don't fight with the universe, because you're going to have those wars within yourself, between intuition and authority communications. This is your personal, okay? In a sense, the universe is playing it, and that Uranus is coming into the earth. It says, like, I'm working on it to get yourself into that proper positions. I sent Mars, I taught Mars. We'll see how it's going to be taught and how it's going to be be doing it with this, okay? You need to understand there is a four kind of like positions in there. You know, spirituality, philosophy, psychology, and action. That's how it's going to be going on. Okay? It's kind of like a little romp that it's coming. And as we see on it, that the actions is going to be making with Mars, we're going to be seeing it who has been done their inner job. As we are going to see it as when a Mars is going to be going direct. And you can assume, you can presume, you can believe, or you can put the pink glasses and expecting what Mars is going to be doing miracle. Mars is going to be doing what his level of ability was. So with this energies at 11 o'clock in there, a lot of the things is going to come pretty interesting throughout the day. And let me get you back at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we are going to be seeing it. How the day is going to be focus on that chest. All right, here is at 7 o'clock in the morning. We have the ascendant that is going to be tied up with very beautiful energies towards Jupiter, though the midheaven is going to be opposing Jupiter. But the sun is focused already at Lilith, so is the moon. We have similar positions, that is, as the moon is focused on Chiron. So, you know, when you heal things with you have time to look at it deep within you. And when you look at it deep within you, you'll find the layers upon layers upon layers of things has been piled up. So with this energy of the ascendant that has been at Aquarius, it is about I need to renovate everything that comes for a friendshipness. I have to see that the people who have this higher spirituality, they're gonna have this beautiful philosophy. They're gonna be put their psychologies in your way, and that all is gonna be matching down into actions. Okay? Because the actions proves that all this inner work that you did there, spirituality, philosophy, psychology, is actually manifesting with the actions backed it up into the 3D. So with this energies are we talking about is going to come even more powerful later on because we are going to be focused of these divine energies of the philosophy in there as the midheaven at Sag is going to be divine energies with Uranus. We're seeing that this the sun is going to get that glimpses of what I'm talking about here. It's going to be a very powerful. At the same time, the moon is going to get this. So at 8 o'clock, he's going to be giving you the glimpses. Okay, it's a pressure, it's a situations, it is a things. Okay, but there is always an exit. There is always an exit. If there is no exit, look up. There is always an exit up. Okay, there is always an exit up in the sky. There is always an exit in the universe. Right? So with this position as the ascendant, it's going to be going to Pisces. That can be a squaring Jupiter, and Jupiter you might gonna find out like, oh well, there is no growth. Oh well, there is no this. Oh well, there is no that. There's something with my friendshipness. It goes in. People seems like not friendly. You might figure out things in a fly. Okay, but you need to understand in there when you start performing in there. Okay, don't look at it to this typical Gemini codependency. Okay, because the Gemini right there, they're always looking to someone to fulfill the site they cannot fulfill on their own. So with these energies in there, particularly Pisces Gemini square, we are talking about the spirit. You gotta find the spirit within yourself, and this is gonna be this energies that they're gonna come to you, but could be in intense. But don't pay attention too much of them, because this is gonna be a temporary. But it's coming in to tell you something, and whatever it's going to tell you, that as an energy seeking at the balance. All right. All right, talking about balance in there, probably situations at work. I've been talking about this midheaven squaring Venus. Is interesting that Venus and Jupiter are kind of like left it out. As you see it, Jupiter is right in here, down below, and doesn't have aspects right now. Pretty much like there's nothing going on in here. You have to look within yourself. And as a midheaven, it's the only one who creates this energies with Venus, except Pluto, which is asking for transformations. In there, you am I going to feel that situations at work? Or if you're a public servant in there, the reason is for this is that if you're a public servant and you just serve the publicity and so on, where is the time for yourself? Yeah, you got to learn that. Okay, balance of what you're doing for the community, balance what you're doing with the people within the relationship, and balance within your own self. You need to understand you need minimum of 1 hour a day, personal time for you, personal time for you to pay attention to your own self, to satisfy to yourself. That's not egoistic, because that's where you're gonna be improving and evolving the self. And this is going to be start coming in from this age of Aquarius, even more stronger because of the self-abandonment. I'm serving to other people. I'm going to do for other people. I'm going to be going to work. I'm a workaholic. I have to make money to survive. I have to be focused within my company, my dignity. God bless the people who are Japanese. They work in 16 hours a day. They have to learn it. The hardest thing that it's not only there's devotion to work. There is something it's missing on that high level of society within the Japanese way. So you see it. There's gonna be some changes that it's coming there, and things is gonna be coming up very, very quick. All right. Talking about 11 o'clock, the midheaven is gonna be with Pluto, powerful energy towards the North Node and Venus. In there, as the ascendant is very close to Jupiter, is about that energies that's coming as friendship. Right now, Venus is trying to build this power in there and so on. But Venus, it's coming, so is Jupiter, it's coming. It's going to be some very interesting that Jupiter is going to start moving faster, and all of a sudden, excuse me, all of a sudden, Venus has to go. It slows down because Jupiter said you're not ready for that growth. Something in your psyche is not ready. That's what the Venus is going to be going back into a retrograde. I eat too much spicy food. Excuse me. Oh, that's better. All right, 12 o'clock, midheaven is going to be going with the sun. As you see it, this is going to be one of the heaviest hour today. You see where the energy is more focused. I'm talking about right in here in this area. Okay. And that is not about the oneself, but there's going to be this beautiful kite made it from a Lilith and the ascendant that's going to be at Gemini. You need to be learned to be friendly with who? With your own shadow, with your emotions, with the authority of self, and stop acting in a victim mode of your wounds. So this is gonna be a primary learning energy that's gonna come for Mars, but at the same time is like the things that you want, the certain changes that's gonna be coming in. If you're too much within yourself, as the intuition is focused of self, 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 me, talking about the moon and Leo, that energy will go ahead and square Uranus, and Uranus is gonna be the grumpy and jumpy, is gonna give you this thunder lightning, all the sudden upside down events that is going to be. And those events could be, guess what? Self-harming yourself because of those energies between the moon and the sun. So focus within yourself, uh, be diligent to yourself, and understanding the more of the things that is gonna coming towards you, okay, is you give them the power. You can give the power to the lower energies, or you can give the power to the higher energies that send you whatever to look for it. So in the next hour, the midheaven is going to be going into Pisces. Not that much energies. I think he's going to be a little bit calmed down because it's kind of like you went up to the top of the wave, which was that energy of the sun, and then all of a sudden the energy is going down, right? So focus of that is going to be the relax that you're going to be experiencing, even though the ascendant is going to be squaring Venus. That's gonna be for a little bit with that situations. You may gonna feel like some of your powers are coming back. Some of your powers for actions. You may gonna feel it that stopping of Mars, because Mars is gonna be beginning to stopping, slows down this retrograde moments. Okay, it's just for a second you're gonna be like, oh my god, I feel like my old energy is back. I feel like I should go back into doing the things. I feel like I should go reinnovate this, but with the new understanding. There's gonna be a lot of changes within these shifts, and I would love to hear your comments from you guys on that positions. But Mars is gonna be learning, but at the same time, he's going to be teaching. You see on that in the next hour, as the ascendant with Mars is gonna be, and that energies, he's sextile with who? With the universe, with Uranus. He's trinic with Saturn. Okay, he is that warrior in there. All right. So with that energies of Mars inside of you, you're gonna be doing the right things for the right family. Okay, so we are gonna be seeing those actions all over the place. You might be gonna see it with the people who understand it's like I have also family values. I also have to work within my family. I also have to be understanding what I need to do about that, how to create the family. I need to be developing myself as looking at this my family that I want to have. Everything is gonna be all of a sudden just focus it right there, and as that energy is gonna come from there, how is your psyche? Can you be able to handle this? As you see it, all those energy of Pisces, they are very well with Mars, that is at Cancer. It's a lot of emotions. But what is the emotions? Energy in motion. So your emotions turns into energy, the energy turns to your vibrations that creates the magnetic fields of the gravity. So whatever you're going to be attracting within yourself, that's what you're going to get. But don't forget about it, that if you emitting a positive energies in there, okay, you're going to be, guess what? Attracting what? The negative. And this is why a lot of the people asking the questions, why am I so positive from attracting the negative? Because that's how you make the neutralizations. That's how you create this balance in there. Okay? So in order you to attract really positive things within yourself, be at a balance. because that way you're gonna be attracting the positive and the negative, and they're gonna coming in and coming out. It's the same thing. You eat, it's going out, right? And the negative experience is helping you to grow. So if you look at it on this new ways of balance, you're gonna be balancing everything within you. As I stated, before, if you're doing too much within the society, what is the time for you? If you're going to work 12, 14 hours a day, where is the time for you to be a parent? If you're working so much and there, so on, where is the time for you? Are you free? So this is what that freedom of Age of Aquarius is gonna come in, and it's gonna be set the record. Okay, it's gonna be setting up the record, guys. So we're gonna be going okay. All right. That energy later on at 3 o'clock. It's gonna be opposing Pluto. You're gonna get these visions as Mars is gonna go there. Oh my God, there's a downloads coming. Ding. Yeah. And as we talking about that oppositions in there, it's telling you to be mindful. What are you going to do when you get there? How you gonna be react? Yeah, you're gonna have the mission. Okay, good, great. And you're going in the mission, and you arrive there. And the things is not what it seems. The things is not as the way you pictured. The thing is not what you study for. What do you need to do? So there's gonna be a lot of these energies, but we're gonna be talking about that later on about this Mars situations, that unpredictability of self. Okay, we're gonna be seeing it that, but overall, right now it's giving you kind of like warnings every single day. You're gonna be seeing it that energies of opposing Pluto. All right, 4 p.m. Ascendant is gonna be at Leo. That is gonna be sextiling Jupiter. Pretty much great energies that it's gonna be coming out with this. It's gonna be asking you to be friendly to your own self, but why you wanna be friendly? With who you wanna be friendly? The inner work is gonna be focus of Chiron, and as the moon is in divine energies right now with Neptune, we are seeing it, these deeper visions within ourselves. Okay, that tells you go look at it someplace deep. Okay, if you're acting on the emotions, they are coming in. You're gonna be inner healing itself, communicating with oneself, putting the intuition in the right place. And as the moon, it's gonna be sextiling Lilith. You're gonna be pointing out to that problem. Why you don't want to look in the shadow within your own self? Because you want others to make you happy. But you know what? The others cannot make you happy if you're not happy with it. That is gonna be point out to you today. You are hiding your own happiness in a locked chest from within yourself. And that is what you need to do. Open up the darn chest within yourself. Chest. Open up your heart. It doesn't matter how hard it is. Open up your heart. That is going to be leading you to this powerful moment. Here we go. That is going to be at 5 p.m. as the ascendant is going to be pointing out the directions of the moon. The moon's going to be rising. That energy of the midheaven, you see it in there. It's kind of like steady, no aspects in there. But it's pointing out that the sun is descending, the moon is ascending, right? And this is going to be the situations within the horizons of what's going on, the event horizon. Why would you call it the event horizon? Because it's pointing you the event that it's coming towards you. And when a day comes in at the mist, You cannot miss them. So this is a this energy that is gonna bring all that conflict into the shadow, but is gonna point out that particular situations of how the things in you to open that chest that it's hidden and where in Libra, the balance within oneself. But the balance mean balance with what? With all everything that you have as a balance from within. All right. So here is that 6 o'clock that it's midheaven, and you're wondering the previous hour, what should I do? What is it going on? And Uranus just gives it beams that like, here, go open your chest. Here, I gave it to you. It's always been there. It's always been within you. Can be a real. Now, with these energies, as the ascendant is going to be passing through, as you see it, the Venus is approaching the last degrees of Leo. Ascendant is in the first degrees of Virgo. We talk about that particular point of the zodiac. Okay, the divine energies, they're going to be from Pluto and Neptune in the North Node. You are going to be seeing it at that time, which tells you there is a divine directions. Follow it up. Now you're going to be able to follow it because exactly at that time at 6 o'clock, midheaven, it's 25 degrees. The moon is at 26 degrees. Lilith is at 25 degrees. The sun is 24 degrees, 16 minutes. Mercury is 26 degrees. You see it? Everything is just aligning for all of us. This is a collective energy. Some of us maybe open up the chest from before. Some of us maybe did that, so on. Some of maybe looking at where this chest is. Some people maybe come to you for advice and they're going to ask you, I don't know why I'm not happy. And you're going to be, you know what? Go open up the chest within you. Are you happy with the person who you are? Because if you're not happy with the person who you are, it doesn't matter who's going to come to you. They're not going to make you happy because you're not happy from within. Boom. Big secret come from the shadow. Okay. Yeah. But once you know it, you love yourself. Once you get it, but once you do it, here is your happiness. You're welcome. All right. The next hour at 7 p.m., the midheaven is going to be with Jupiter squaring the ascendant of Virgo, and the ascendant of Virgo, it's opposing Saturn. The wisdom sometimes may be hard, but you need to understand what is wrong in order to know how to organize it, right? Because you see that, okay, we need to organize it and so on. And when you get to organizing, it's like, oh my God, what I get myself into it, right? But you have to organize yourself. You see, the hardest thing that you need to do, you always can tell other people how to organize. You can always help other people to organize. You can always help the others. How about your own self? Can you organize yourself to open up that chest from within you and be happy? That love? Can you apply everything you tell everybody to your own self? Try it. See how it goes. And it's going to be telling you. You have to be real. All right, with that reality is going to come in, and as the ascendant is going to be at Virgo, divine energies towards Mercury and the sun, the self and communications and everything. Of course, everything is going to be kind of like a brewing with this positive, negative, with these vibrations of frequency. We all using some electricity. Some of you using 110, some of you using 220. Just so you know, that electricity change in an average for a 1 second, 50 to 60 times to go from positive to negative, to positive to negative, positive to negative, positive to negative. Okay? That's how it goes. You might not know it. Now you know it. It is the same thing from within you. If you look at the chart, that's what is going to explain the positive and the negative, and you're going to be feeling for the milliseconds in there, 60 milliseconds within yourself in there, how you go from positive and negative thoughts, and you're like, what the hell? You're going to feel like you're buzzing, okay? Have that buzzing sound. But your higher radio here in your brain, that CHAT portions of your brain, it's going to be understanding there is something more. You're going to go to this radio frequency up in the universe to tell you what you have to be put in perspective. First, before you organize anything, you need to organize the self. And that is going to be the message of that. At the same time, you're going to have to train your intuition to look not only in outside within others, but also inward with your own self. All right. And the next hour, we are going to have the ascendant that's going to be going at Libra as the midheavens go into a Cancer. Personal situation, family situations leads to relationship situations, right? But if you have the growth, if you have changed, if you have been listened to the wisdom that's been given it to you, you got no issues in there. But as the moon is going to be going on in there, the North Node and Neptune powering the moon. So it cannot go be blaming the self. It cannot go in and blame the universe. You have to look within the shadow. And that's one is going to be that energy that's going to be leading to point within yourself. Because there is no balance. You see, there is no balance. And who's going to tell you there is no balance? That mean Lilith. That hidden shadow from within yourself. Okay? That shadow. Because you learn how to present yourself to others. You learn how to be this fake it till you make it personality. But the real happiness, it depends on a real person. And you've never been a real person. Because you think and you're living on fear that if you're a real person, everyone's going to be rejecting. Because people are accepting what they see, not the realism. But when I right now with an age of Aquarius, we are switching to the realities in there. Oh, there's going to be some lots of changes process in this. Oh, a lot is coming, guys. And it's going to be require some actions as the midheaven. It's going to be at with Mars. We're going to be seeing it what Mars is going to do. Acting from a wounds, lack of a balance, emotions, or getting the wisdom and being under the universe of this cosmic energies on Earth. So we're going to see it, but that performance, that's going to be happening when the sun is going to be start exiting Cancer and is going to begin to going into what? Into Leo. To see what the warrior is going to build in. Your warrior. Are you going to be real warrior within yourself? We're going to be following with that. And here is the 11 o'clock that at the end of the day, the divine is going to be telling you. As I started and I opened the astrology report with it. Very powerful moments. Very beautiful. And at the end of the day, the universe comes in and it's going to be telling you, hey, that is it, the positions up here. You have to look in there within that shadow. You have to go ahead in there and check the things out yourself. You have to be seeking it in there, what I buried within you. You have to be a real to your own self. And how you're going to be a real to yourself, we're going to find it tomorrow, because tomorrow the moon is going to go into Virgo. That beautiful yacht that's going to be from Pluto and Neptune. It's that energies you going down at night in bed. We're going to be able to see it at 7 o'clock. You're going to be feeling renewed, refreshed. And thanks to the full moon problems, You understand that some of the problems are not made from the sky. It's not made from the universe. It's not made from the universe. And inside of you, so you made it. With your lack of understanding, the reason why you have to be real, not only to others, but real to your own self. And this is what we're going to be doing in the next 2 days. Okay, guys? I wish you a good luck with this. I hope this report is helping you in your life, and looking forward for your comments. Okay, guys? Be love, and I'll see you tomorrow.